Give my countdown, man. Give my countdown.
I'm not doing this countdown shit, man.
Why not?
No,
Give me the.
no, I refuse. No,
Why
no,
would you not be a?
no,
That's not a team player, man. You're not
no,
being a team player.
no.
You,
Every time you're
you're not
doing
gonna
the
be a
intro,
team
I gotta
player.
count you down. You don't never count me down ever.
You
A
never
hundred
asked me.
percent.
You never asked me. You got to be fair. You never asked me. You never gave me a chance to
All
tell
right,
you.
you want me to do a countdown?
Please.
All right, 20, 19, 18, 17. What? This is a countdown.
Okay, listen. Just 4,
5,
7.
4.
Oh, I thought
What
we
are
was negotiating numbers. I thought we was negotiating numbers.
son? What? 8, 7,
God.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to
0.
another episode.
No.
Wow, you son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Welcome, family, to another episode of Love and Chaos. I am your host, Kenyon Harris, with your boy, Ian Christie, and we're here to get into the next episode. Topic called Fight or Flight. What you think that means, Ian?
Oh, I know. I know what that means. Well, let's explain it to the family.
Talk about it.
Do you feel like you should fight to stay in that relationship, or is it time to leave?
I like that. All right. Well, we all know that based on even concur that answer, everything goes down to what your story is. And we got a story for you today.
Did that make sense? I don't even think that made sense.
I'm pretty sure it did because I'm confident still, so it made sense.
I don't know.
Only when you
Confidence
read
can only get you so far, bro.
very far
You know
beyond.
what, family? I'm gonna let the family tell you if you got that right or wrong because that don't make sense to me. Okay, cool.
Makes sense.
All right.
Sold it.
Anyway, family, chaos letter.
Let's get it. Here we go. Dear Ian and Kenyon, I'm reaching out to you because I have a problem. I have been dating this guy for 7 months now. Everything was going very well. We talked every day, had a great time, and he's so caring. However, up until we made it official, everything has been different. Anytime I don't have time to pick up the phone, he freaks out. He seems to get very insecure and normally begins to ask me if I miss his call, where was I or who I was talking to. This change has happened all of a sudden. He's a different person in that moment, but I feel like it's a red flag. But it's hard for me to fully put my trust in that red flag because he checks all my boxes for everything else I've been looking for a man. I haven't had someone who's cared that deeply for me before. I haven't had someone who deeply listens to the conversations and things that I say. And he's always been so thoughtful with his gifts. Tell me, do you think that I should follow more on this red flag and kind of let it go? Because this could be a bigger flag than everything he's done so far? Or should I go another route and keep going and see where it goes? Please give me some advice. Thank you again, Lisa.
Take it
Okay.
away, man.
All right. Well, Lisa, I mean, if there's one thing I want to congratulate you on is you actually defining what it is that you're looking for in a man, because there are a lot of women who do not define it. They can't give you other than probably the weight, the height of a man or the height of a woman to the beauty of a woman to, the man should have a career, drive a car, have his own apartment. great clothing, all these aesthetic things, right? There's no emotional connection to it. There's no, you know, actual like, you know, sure you get the parts where like, hey, you know, he's funny, he's adventurous, he's someone who actually listens, who actually deeply cares, who asks me relevant questions about my life and my family, and you know, actually truly gets to want to know you, right? And who's supportive and loving and you know, knows the things to say, stuff that has tangible meaning to it, right? That can point you in the right direction of what you're looking for, right? So I commend you on that tremendously that you're even that far. Whether this works out or not, you're going to be absolutely fine so long as you continue to do that and upgrade what you need in life to be happy. So, congratulations.
Just to play
Right.
devil's advocate, real quick.
Please do.
What if exactly what those women are saying that they want is actually what they want? They don't want. Okay,
Okay.
men are providers. Yes,
Yes.
knows that. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So the things that the women are describing in those, because I know we've seen those same videos, um, in TikTok, Instagram, whatever.
Yeah.
Uh, one, those videos tend to be just a small community of women. Let's say that. That's one.
True.
Two, men being providers and it being known that men are supposed to be providers.
Okay.
It kind of pushes the mindset to only look for the things that the man can provide.
Correct.
They don't need the emotion, they need the protection. They don't need the emotion, they need the security. They don't need the emotion, they need the comfort. Yes, it's unfair, 100%. But I'm just saying that maybe the reason why those women don't say anything about how what they want emotional wise is because they're not looking for emotional wise. They don't know that until they're in a relationship and they got the man that gives them all the stuff that they want, checks all the boxes, but emotionally he's unavailable. Then they like, oh, they leave him, they go to another person, they leave him, they go to another person, and they find the same people until they change and realize that they do want emotion. It's a
Yes.
growing process. So
No, no, it is. And that you just described the entire process from its baby steps to physical shit that don't mean shit, that doesn't help you last for shit, to the actual tangible things of a person like having a dude who's mentally stable and mentally emotionally, you know, disciplined, right?
mhm.
Is important. Like if you don't have that, you're gonna go through exactly the very beginning stages of what you just said, right? He'll pay for fucking everything. You'll have a flight, you'll have a car, you have this, you have that, and chances are you'll fall in love with some other person, even though you got this person giving you everything that is tangible,
Mhm.
right? But then that's where your heart will be. But this is just where your finances will be,
Mhm.
right? And they won't come together. So yeah, you really want to be happy, you need to figure out what that person who gave you the love in the first place and made you fall for them,
Yeah.
what is it they have? So that's why I'm congratulating her that she even has a box. Some people, their boxes are terrible. My God.
The only box I don't understand is the hype box. That's just dumb to me. But whatever.
That's, it's
Because
annoying.
there's the constant thing is that, oh, I want to give my child a chance at being tall or whatever. Okay, cool, I get it.
Okay.
But there's a lot of people that are have dwarfism that give birth to kids that are tall. Just saying.
I
Anyway,
didn't even know that. That's interesting,
yeah,
right?
there's
But the
just
same thing for guys too. The stupid shit the guys say is like, oh, they see a girl who has beautiful eyes or gray eyes. Like, yo, I need to have a baby with that girl.
yeah,
My
like
son, my
bro,
son needs to have these gray eyes. And then God says, ha, you got a girl with
brown
gray
eyes.
eyes. Congratulations. Played yourself. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So
All right, so go ahead and let's do the letter.
yes. So back to the letter, right? Um, I think it's going to be very extremely important that you actually communicate and take the time out to have a conversation on why is it that he's all of a sudden triggered to be this way once you've gotten together, right? Because, once you establish a pattern of behavior and how you normally have all the time in the world for each other, and all of a sudden somebody's thing changes, maybe that triggers him in a way where he's gone through something where that was his telltale when the woman was acting different or moving differently or being less available, as how he noticed probably he was cheated on in the past or something like that, right? There's some sort of story in the back that you need to hear from this person, right? There's a trauma there. That's for sure. That's where your red flag really is. And you're going to want to find out. But have the conversation. Don't let it linger. Don't say, all right, I'm just going to see if it changes. That is a wrong thing to do, because if that bad boy escalates unnecessarily, where you could have just had the conversation and handled it right then and there, you know, you'll probably be in a better place, a few months later to a year or so later, by constantly having the conversation and talking about it. If it continues to improve, right? If it improves, you're good. If it declines drastically, then there's other things you're going to have to make a decision on down the line, where we can revisit this letter in that regard. But Ian, what's your thought on it? Curious.
Baggage, baggage. That person, your partner, Lisa, has brought baggage from an old relationship to this relationship.
Hmm.
There, as Kenny said, there is absolutely some traumatic experience, something that he went through in the past that is causing him to react that way when he is not able to get in contact with you. It might not even be a relationship. It may be something even with his family members, like his mom, something. But there's definitely a conversation that needs to be had, uh, just like Kenny said. However, that conversation has to have two important factors.
Hmm.
One, you have to be willing to, what is it they say now? Stand 10 toes down on it, right? Is that
Hmm.
what they say? Yeah,
Never heard of
stand
it.
10 toes down on that. You what? Really?
Nope.
That's crazy. Family, keep Canyon up to date. You know what I'm saying? He not with the things. Anyway, um,
Fuck you.
you gotta be willing to stand on your words. Let's say that. Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Makes sense.
have the confidence to continue that conversation regardless to how it's going. Because you either will hurt his feelings, you'll trigger him, or he'll be willing to sit down and have the conversation. If you hurt his feelings, that means that, if you hurt his feelings and he's still willing to sit there and talk to you, he's mature and you guys can talk. If he sits down and talks to you without his feelings getting hurt, he's mature, he's open to criticism, and he's willing to change. If he gets mad at you and starts like fighting back about it, and defense is okay, that's like a natural thing. But if there's like a certain line, I don't even know how really to describe it, but it's just something that you'll know that is either he's defending himself because he doesn't want to feel vulnerable, or he's thinking that you're attacking him, in which case he's not mature, and that's a relationship that you probably don't want to be in.
Yeah, that makes
That's my
sense. That makes
opinion.
a lot of sense. No, that makes a lot of sense. Um, yeah, you're right. That line, by the way, that he's talking about, um, that line is really going to be the wording in which they use. I like to pay attention to that, right? Like if they're on the lines of like, you don't know what I've been through, I don't know what you're talking about, um, something along those lines, where they just keep trying to throw everything back on you and you're the problem, then that means they don't know how to accept that what they're going through is their problem and they still need help. As they
Yep.
say in like Alcohol's Anonymous, first thing you got to know is that you got a problem before we can even address it. So if you're still throwing your shit on other people, like they're the reason why you're feeling the way you're feeling, you haven't matured at all to know that you have work to do,
Yep.
right? So I 1,000% agree with him. But I have a question for you.
Yeah. Talk to me real quick.
So,
Let's do it.
all right, do you feel
Hmm.
that because the person has baggage and it's come out this early, Do you believe, one, that the person that they're dating, they should actually let them go now because, but also explain to them that it shows that there's healing that they need to do and they're not ready for anything serious, even though they want something serious? Or do you think there's a natural healing process by still going through it that could help both people?
Um, well, but the in the letter it didn't sound like they just started their relationship though, at least. But
Mm,
either way, if you're in the relationship and it just started, if that's something that you're willing to work with, all that person needs to know is that they can trust you, and that means that they started a relationship on the back end of trust, which is fine because sometimes things happen, and people have to grow to trust people. It's cool. It's no problem. If you're willing to deal with it. If, however, you guys have been in this relationship for an extended amount of time, meaning a year, 2 years, um, we're not talking about like months. We're talking about years. Okay,
yeah.
year, 2 years. Get to know the person, and the person is still acting the same way, and they still don't trust you. That person needs to work on themselves. Yes, you wasted. You probably gonna feel like you wasted a year, but if you, I call it the shock factor. Shock factor is something that I do to those that are want help, but they're not doing anything to accept the help. I do the shock factor. In this case, it would be okay, cool. I've been trying to help you for whatever amount of time we've been together. We've been together for a year, and I've been dealing with this situation with you. I've been telling you that I've never given you a reason not to trust me or anything like that. You still don't trust me. I'm out, and you leave. The fact that you left, yes, they're going to go through stages. They're going to go through stages of, denial, annoyance, anger, whatever, whatever, whatever. Hopefully, eventually they'll come back around. If you're willing to take them back, be there to support them as a friend. And you have to stand on stand on your words. And when they say, "Oh, I can't believe you're doing this to me," whatever, 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 you'll talk to them. They'll start sounding nice, and you'll just do a little poke just to see, boop, and then if they go off again, be like, "Yeah, we're still not ready for a relationship," and that's it.
Okay. So there's a very popular question that comes up after what you just said, right? And I'll
Mm.
pose it to you, right? The popular question that I've even heard when I've had the same kind of conversations with people has been, why would I have to sit and deal with that? Why don't I just go find somebody else? Right?
Hmm.
What's your take on what you would what's your rebuttal to a person who tells you something like that?
Obviously, there was something that attracted you to this person in the first place. If it was only physical or materialistic, then there's no reason for you to stay there. But if that person had a beautiful personality, and for some reason, out of nowhere, they were triggered in this way, a lot of people jump to the conclusion of, oh, they're doing something like cheating on me or whatever. It's not always the case. Something in the past has triggered something. You have done something that triggered them. First, realize that something happened between you and them, probably from you, that triggered them. Okay, it may not. It definitely was not intentional on your part, but it is something that triggered them. And what you should do in that case, if you're willing to deal with it, you chose this person because they had a beautiful spirit. And if you want to nurture that spirit and bring that spirit out and get back that friend, that best friend, that boyfriend, that girlfriend that you had, that's the best way. That's the only time that I would suggest that you carry on and keep talking to that person. Stay with it, because at the end of the day, when nobody else was around, you were there, and they'll be grateful for it.
That's great. No, you're 100% right. You know, the reason why I bring it up because I'm counseling a relationship now, right? And one of the things which she was big on saying was exactly that sentence. And I remember telling her, I said, listen, these are the processes in life that aren't just helping them grow, but they're going to help you grow. It'll help
Mhm.
you grow your patience. It'll help you grow your knowledge. It'll help you grow your ability to know when and how to say things, which people lack a lot of the times, right? And so it's a complete growing experience, right? And so I don't ever tell people not to just jump out, feel it out, really give your all, and then make your decision. You got there for a good reason, or else you wouldn't even be with the person in the first place. There's something worth fighting for there. And if you're able to help that person through it, the sky is the limit of what your relationship can be on the other side of the door if you're willing to do the work.
Yep.
And just like I told her to end this piece, and end this segment, is at the end of the day, you're going to find somebody else. They may have their own baggage because there's almost no one who doesn't have some sort of baggage. If you're in something right now and it feels good, try to make it all the way
Hmm.
because you're just going to have to do it again with somebody else with a different situation, or it could be the very same situation. Either way, you got to go through what you got to go through. This is life. This is how you learn. This is how you grow spiritually and as an individual. So take that.
Yep. And one last thing before we close off the segment, I'll just say this, and then we move on.
Yeah.
Be very careful. There is a very small, thin line between uh, a personality disappearing and you seeing what you want to see as to what's really there.
Facts. Ladies and
Tread,
gentlemen,
tread lightly.
very much. We're not trying to put you in our last segment of domestic violence conversation. All right.
Yeah.
We want you in a good, safe space environment where you can prosper and actually find true love with another.
Yep.
This ain't stay because you think this is the last and only thing you can do. No, 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 no. We're not doing that.
Yep.
Right. So, everybody in the comments, please leave a comment. All right. We'd love to hear your feedback on it. We want to know what's going on, what your thoughts are about that letter, and probably how you would handle it yourself. All right.
Yep.
And that, my man E, what's the next segment, brother?
All right. We're going to go to Love is Love. If
Mm.
y'all remember, hopefully y'all remember from the last episode, I left you guys with a cliffhanger. It was about Deborah and her four. What happened, man? What's
Go
up?
ahead, man. Go ahead, man.
You
Go
okay?
ahead.
You
Nah,
feel
because I
sick?
was guessing. I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it, man.
You
You
feel
just made
sick?
me think
You
about
look like you feel sick.
it. Nah, I'm good, man. I'll be all
Your
right.
head hot? Test your head, man. You
So
okay?
no,
You
no, it's the
stressed out?
light.
Look.
It's the light on my joint. Don't do that. Don't do that. I shaved it. I did.
So I know I left y'all with a cliffhanger. Deborah and her four significant others and her polyamorous. I said it
Yeah,
right this time. Yeah,
you
yeah.
got that one.
I don't trust you. I
I
don't
know.
trust you. A polyamorous relationship. Um. So, Kenny, what you got? You got to give me your guesses. We got a couple guesses from the comments as well. So let's see.
All right. Can I go last?
No, 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 no.
All right. So she had four, right? You said it
Four.
was four. All right.
Yep.
So there's one
One
in
in
the United
Paris.
States. Wait, where?
One in Paris. One in Berlin. One she carries with her all the time, and one that stays home in the United States.
All right. The one in France, French fries, right?
Okay.
So I know you. This is a weird segment. This is why I'm uncomfortable. Then the Berlin. You said Berlin was next. All right. So Berlin. I'm gonna go with a poster of the Berlin character from Money Heist from Netflix. It's the best thing I think of. He's an amazing villain. I love this guy. Right.
I don't even know who that person is. Well,
You should watch
well,
it.
your family, you'll
Right.
see the person right here. So,
Okay. Then United States was the next one.
yeah.
I don't know why I want to call it a pothole. Pothole.
What? That's
Pothole.
a New York answer like crazy. Yo, potholes ain't all the way in the United States, bro. It's
Yo,
not.
bro. Sponsored by all insurance companies.
Next one, man. That's
All
crazy.
right.
Imagine that. How can you how is that even a thing? Like that's my pothole. Make sure you don't hit it. Like what? What do you mean?
Well, maybe they into it, man. She liked the fact everyone hitting it.
All right,
You know
whatever.
what I'm
Oh,
saying? Make
that
it
is
more attractive.
crazy. Yo, go ahead.
You want what everybody else want, right? You know. Anyways, what's the other
hmm
one? Last one
There ain't
is
nobody hitting potholes on purpose. Whatever. Anyway, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. The next one is she carries it with her everywhere she go.
oh, either a purse or a vibrator. I don't know. I'm going.
All right, cool. All right. So we got a couple answers.
Shoot.
All right. So people have said, not in the comments, they've texted us. Oh,
Okay.
family, if you want to text us, our number is 762-253-0813. All text messages go to above our phones. Hit us up. Give us any answer that you want, any advice that you want. We do it on a personal level as well, not only on the episode. And then we will ask you if you're willing to let us bring it on the episode. Of course, we'll hide your name and all that stuff, but please let us know. Text us, email us, bxdynasty718@gmail.com. We are coming out with another email address, but for right now, just hit us up.
Let's do it.
Um, so, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Cool.
If you want and if you enjoy the content,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So we have about I have 20 people hit us up. So
Okay, go.
which is more than I thought, honestly. But okay.
We
20
famous
people.
out here, baby.
That's right. Now,
Actually, I
out
can't
of the
do the
20
dance.
people that hit us up for Paris, 5 said
Hmm.
Eiffel Tower, 7 said a baguette. The bread, the French bread.
Ah,
Yeah.
ah,
Is it called baguette? Well, that's what it looks like.
yeah,
So
yeah, 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 yeah. Do
baguette.
it.
10 said a coffee shop. No, what? Not 10. My bad. I read next number 9 said a coffee shop.
Okay, all
Okay,
right.
cool.
Them baguettes is hard as fuck, though. Those is baseball bats. Jesus. All right.
They hard as fuck. I know. They
Yeah,
hard for real. All right.
yeah.
So, um, for Paris, Eiffel Tower. So those 5 people that said Eiffel Tower, y'all got it. Y'all got it. That's right. Yep. She's
What?
married to the Eiffel Tower. You can get married to the Eiffel Tower right now if you want to. It's actually a $1,200 fee. Yep.
It's kind of cheap, actually.
Yeah. You want to?
It's a
I'll
she,
be your
right?
best man. You want to do it, man? Eiffel Tower's a
She,
woman, by the way.
a woman.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So she got married to a woman.
Yeah, yeah. That's not important though. The point is she got married, to Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower is considered a woman, I guess.
Interesting.
I don't know how.
Wow.
I don't know if it's the bottom part that's considered a woman or the top. It's weird. Anyway,
Mm,
um now
can't say that
for
either.
Berlin,
Oh boy.
ain't nobody
Uh huh.
say whatever you said about the dude from Netflix. Nobody.
What
We
did
have
they say?
we have people that said a motorcycle. We have people that said a machine gun. I guess they whatever, Berlin. Nobody
Okay.
got it right. I'm not even gonna bother. Nobody got it right. She is in a 20-year relationship, so she's cheating on her significant other in Berlin with the Eiffel Tower, and she's also engaged. Engaged. She's married to the Eiffel Tower. She's engaged to the Berlin Wall. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Berlin Wall, man. It crumbles and stuff. It's nice. You feel it is rough, and it's nice. It's cool. It's cool.
What
It's
the
really attractive. You know what I'm saying? It's all
hell?
good.
You're violating.
Don't worry about that, man. Don't worry about that. That's not important. Shh. No, shh. Don't worry.
I got one question after
You
all
look
of
like
this.
you
Okay?
jealous.
No, go. Just go. I got one question. I just got one question after. But
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
What's the question, man?
No.
What's
I'll
the
wait to
question?
the end.
All right, cool, cool,
I'll
cool.
wait to the end because I feel like I know the answer already to the question.
All right, so and the thing that she carries around with her is, of course, a lot of people said sexual object, dildo, vibrator. Ain't nobody
Yeah.
saying nothing else. Is you sure you want to try? You don't want to try again? Let's try again one more time. Just once, just one, just 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Say it.
Her panties.
Nope. It is a combo. I mean, not combo. Compound bow. Yep, bow and
What?
arrow. Bow and arrow. Yep. Yeah. That's her boyfriend. She been with him the longest. And recently, the one that has stayed home in the United States, the most loyal,
Mm-hmm.
that she loves the most, that she visits frequently, because he is her home away from home.
Pothole.
People said it's a dog. People said it was. They started getting it. They said it was her mailbox. It's her fence. Her red picket fence. It ain't white. It's red picket fence. It's so attractive. She claims that it's the most beautiful thing she's ever seen. What's your question, man? I got the next question for you guys to answer in the comments. Obviously,
My last
it
question.
was a
All
good
right.
turnout.
I want
So,
to get off this. I want to get off this topic. I want to burn the shit out this topic. But you know what? Don't worry about it. We're gonna leave it at that. Look,
uh-huh.
is she from the United States?
Of course,
Fucking knew
yes,
it.
sir. Yes, sir. But not
Fucking
all of them are.
nutcases only live in our fucking country.
No,
All right.
nope. The next one is not from the United States.
What next one? We got another love
Yep,
is
I
love?
got one right here. Right here, ready. I'm gonna give you some points. You already know how this goes, family. I'm gonna give you some little tips, little hints, and I'm gonna give you more hints than I did last time because I felt like that was kind of unfair. All I said was the place, so I'm gonna give you more hints. We're gonna do this in a stage of 3. I'm going to give you 3 points, Kenyon. Let you guess. 3 points again. If you have no guess, then it's fine. Just say I got nothing. 3 points again. I'm gonna let you guess, and then I'm gonna say the final 3 points,
Cry.
and that guess will be on the next episode.
All right, say less. Let's go.
All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
All right,
Here we go. You
let's
ready?
go.
You ready? So you
Yeah.
already know how the game works, so now you're more prepared.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right. Michael.
Hmm.
Michael is a 39-year-old who is tired of society's rules and decided to carve his own path. He introduced his soon-to-be wife to his family. Their wedding had over 100 guests. His best friend was his best man, and his wife's best friend was her bridesmaid. The wedding and reception went off without a hitch. Here come the clues. She's as beautiful as I am, and sometimes I think she's even prettier than me. She's my age, but she's a little bit shorter than me. But I prefer her that way. Her softness gives me so much comfort. What is she? Or who is she? Because it could be a person.
She's a roach smothered in baby oil. Go.
What kind of what?
Go.
That's not real. There's no way that's a real guess.
It's real. You had me when you had a billion some odd amounts of people. I was yes.
It was 100 people.
You didn't say more than that? I thought you said more
Yeah, I
than that.
said there was over 100 people. But
Yeah, over 100 roaches. That's right.
oh,
Yes.
that's crazy. All right, no
Yeah.
problem.
Keep going.
All right.
What's next?
Hints two. Just for the record, you completely wrong. Okay.
Okay.
she hints number 2. She's not as warm in the night as she is in the daytime. Sometimes her squeaks wake me up in the middle of the night because I'm scared I might have hurt her. Her smile, I worked so hard to help her with it. How could I not appreciate it? Go ahead. What you got?
Dentist.
No.
Dentist.
All right, family. We down to the final hints. Kenny has not gotten it. I was
Go.
hoping he would.
I
Hopefully
got
we
it
can
after
help.
this one. Next hint. Go.
All right, ready?
Ready.
People look at my wife and ask me if I'm gay. The answer is no. She's clearly too beautiful for them to understand. She tends to be a homebody, and I can't tell you how often I've caught her in her wedding dress. Honestly, our personalities are so similar. Sometimes I'm so happy I was able just to find and marry my best friend.
It's himself. He married his
Who
fucking self.
is my significant other? Kenny, we gonna save your answer for the next episode,
All right.
and let's see what's up. How you feeling? You feeling confident about your answer, man?
That is for himself? Yeah. I was more confident with the roaches and baby oil until you kept going.
Okay.
Now I don't
All right.
know.
So you want to post your? All right. That's your guess then.
I'm done.
Family. Kenny's guess is he's married to himself.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's marry his fucking self.
All right, choose yourself, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell you the answer to the
It's
next
fine.
episode, man.
It's fine. We'll leave it for next. I was like, he worked on the teeth. He should be. He brushes his own goddamn teeth every day. Of course, you be working on your goddamn teeth.
Hey, man, don't be giving out stuff, man. Let the family figure out for themselves, man. They smart.
Whatever. All right.
Moving on to our next segment. This will be the last segment of the night.
Okay.
Come on, Kenny. I know you got you. I know you love these things. We gonna do our scenarios.
Scenarios, baby.
Can you like to make people think I'm crazy? So
It's actually not true. I like to just want people to know who you are and get to know you on a personal, deeper level.
it ain't no roaches, I'll tell you that. Covered in baby grease. Like that's crazy.
Oh shit! Wait, that's another New York answer. Sadly, all right. We're literally all we're missing is throw some fucking rats in there, and I think we've covered everything. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. In
Yes, sir.
first scenario goes
Don't
for
do no
you.
warm up scenario, yo.
You want me to just go straight into it? You don't
Yo,
want no more
don't
warm up?
play
You
with
don't
me.
like feeling safe
All right,
before
go
I
ahead, man. Go ahead, bro. I hate these stupid ass warm up scenarios. Because they mad
Wait.
easy for no reason. Go ahead, yo.
Okay. All right, no, look. All right. Medium. Given that our topic is fight or flight, here's your scenario. In this scenario, if you were walking in a park with your wife, it's dark outside, but you went out to gaze upon the beautiful moonlight touching the water of Central Park. And as you sit there and you gaze, two men walk up on each side of you and they ask you for the time.
On some New York, ask for the time. Am I in New York when they asking for the time? Because you know, asking for the time means something different in New York. Okay, copy. No problem. Go ahead.
What is going to be your reply to this question?
I ain't got to watch.
I'm sure you have a phone.
Phone's at home.
Hmm. Let me check
I'm
your
really,
pockets.
I'm nah. See, there you go. You're not touching my pockets, boy. um, yeah, no, you're not touching my pockets.
Why not?
Here's the thing, right? You put me in the New York mindset. That's one. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So being that I live in Georgia now, somebody will ask me for the time. I'll be like, oh yeah, take your time. Now in New York mindset
Yes.
with my wife, with Nisi, I can't tell Nisi to run. I can't tell her to move away because she not going to. Right? She will. Like, but she won't. Okay, let me fix that. She will move away. However, she won't move away far enough that she wouldn't be able to come back if she felt like I needed her. Right?
Yeah.
So why not? Why can't they touch my pockets? Because you're not touching my pockets. I'm giving you straight up New York answers. Why? Because you're not touching my pockets.
So then he goes and he puts his
Punch in the face.
hand. What?
Punch in the face. You said go.
Off
So I,
rip before he even get his hand in
you
your
said
pocket?
go, and I went. It's
You
nighttime. I'm with my wife in the park. You asking me what time it is on a New York standpoint, which means that you trying to see if I go in my pockets, and you trying to tap my pockets. Is you get hit?
it's over. Not
So
even before
you
you
get
even get a chance to do like this in your pocket to check
there
the
you go.
change. You're not
Yep.
gonna let him touch the change.
Nope.
No, it's over. It's going down.
It's New York. New York doesn't do that.
Okay, man, you're such a gangster.
No, I'm
My
not.
God, you're good. Oh, word.
uh,
I love that. There you go. There was your warm up. That was it.
yeah, I
There-
know. Go ahead, man.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Real fight or flight question. Here we
Of
go.
course. Here we go.
So, in this scenario,
Same
it's
scenario. Oh, okay.
no,
Go
no,
ahead.
no. We're a whole different place.
Let's get it.
Right? Okay. In this scenario, if you were in a relationship where the person you're with only at nights have these wild night terrors and they're fighting in their sleep, and then you end up waking up after she hits you in the face, right? And you say, "Babe, what's going on? What are you okay?" And she says, "I don't know. I've been having these nightmares recently of my time back when I was serving in the army, and I feel like I keep going back to those times."
Mm-hmm.
And now this is happening consistently all the time, every single night. Do you call it quits
Oh, absolutely not. Oh, wait,
or
my
not?
bad. Were you done with the question?
Well, no. It's like, if do you call it quits,
Uh huh.
right? You fly away,
Run away.
or no, you fly away, fight
Okay.
or flight,
Yeah,
fly
yeah.
away,
Fine, fine. Uh-huh.
or do you stay and fight for the relationship? Because everything else, when she's awake, is fine. When she's asleep, you get beat up every night. You're fucked up. Like, she's doing all kind of shit to you. It's ridiculous.
Okay.
So, with that said, if you do stay, what would you do first to address what's going on?
First of all, I'll tell her what's happening. That's the very first thing. Yes, I would stay. 100%. I'm not going to leave because obviously you just told me that it's a traumatic experience that she has, this PTSD that's activating at her nighttime. Um, First, I would tell her what's happening. Second, I would try to figure out what changed because you said it came out of nowhere. So obviously we had nights before that were perfectly fine, and then something changed and made her get aggravated in her sleep. Um, I'll find out, try to figure out what changed. Then, uh, therapy is a big thing that for PTSD. I don't know how to deal with that type of situation. I mean, I could probably talk her through it. However, I won't have the expertise in dealing directly with PTSD. Relationship advice, I got it, no problem. PTSD, I can't really help you with. Like, I ain't never been at war. I mean, yeah, I've had a couple fights and stuff like that, but war is a different thing. It's like triggered by sound, smell, taste. It's triggered by a whole bunch of stuff.
Hmm.
So, um, but yeah, therapy. And would I move to another bed or anything like that? Because I know I'm pretty sure that's another question that will come up. Or if I would like sleep on the couch or something like that to avoid getting hit and stuff like that. No, because with the understanding of what may happen, I would switch to sleep head to foot, but at least she would know that I'm with her. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
It would suck if I get a heel dropped in my nose, right? Just bang right there. But and then I'd be like, listen, I'm gonna sleep with my face this way. Okay, you need to get hurt. You know what I'm saying? but yeah, there's definitely not a relationship that you can leave because that person is pure. They're just going through something. And if you're not willing to stay with someone at their weakest, why would you even bother getting with them?
Facts. Oh, facts. My God. Bravo. Bravo. You leave it at that. That's beautiful. I'm satisfied.
You satisfied? All right, cool.
Satisfied.
Family, we're going to end it there for tonight. We love y'all. Reach out 762-253-0813. Touch somebody. You never know who you might help. We love y'all. Love and chaos. Peace.
Peace.